Hi Cancer, what's up? Welcome to your reading. I hope you're all doing very, very well. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you, get some insight, get some guidance, see what you need to know right now, what's going on currently. Whoa, my screen just did this weird glitch, Mercury retrograde. There's been so much weird electronical glitches lately. I don't know about you, I don't know what you've been dealing with, but my goodness, Mercury retrograde doing its thing. Anyways, I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. I'm so excited to be doing your reading. I'm actually doing this reading, it's like 8 p.m., but I felt called to just do a reading today for you guys. And it was a gorgeous day. It was so hot, it was so beautiful. I had some fun in the sun with some friends, family, and got back. And I just felt like, I still felt energized. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do some readings tonight. I'll at least do a reading for Cancer. Happy Friday if you're listening to this reading. I hope you're all just having a fabulous day, and wherever you're at, I hope that you find this reading helpful and insightful on your journey. Now, let's get into your messages. We have arrows coming out. It's your first card, the vow, and the mountain. I am getting such an insane energy from this because it's like I'm getting so strongly, like no matter how much space, how much distance, how much you have changed, grown, evolved, there is someone you are destined to be with. And that probably sounds cheesy as heck. That probably sounds so cheesy, but there's some sort of, and maybe this is a promise that you've made with yourself, but eros, however you want to call it. This is more of like a sexual card, or this is more of like a physical, like attraction. This is bringing in intimacy. This is bringing in connection. You know, I feel so strongly there is a bigger story that hasn't unfolded just yet. Like it's in the process. It's actually already in the making. It's already unfolding as we speak. With the vow, it's showing that the life that you are living, there's this energetic blueprint that is destined to unfold. And it doesn't matter where you are in this world. It doesn't matter what you do, what you choose. Yeah, you have your free will, but there's some things in life that you cannot avoid. You cannot avoid. It feels like with the mountain, you've been doing a lot of reflection. You've been doing a lot of thinking, remembering, maybe some reminiscent energy. You could even be feeling like you've been on your own for a while, or like isolated, or you may be feeling the need to remove yourself, separate yourself. You might be called to taking some downtime or taking some breaks from specific individuals in your life. You might be needing to separate yourself for temporary. You know, it's not permanent. I'm getting from this with the mountain. This doesn't feel permanent. It does feel difficult, or it has been difficult, this process that you've been going through. Or if you have been single, or if you have been dealing with some troubles in a relationship or a home or some sort of environment, it hasn't been the easiest, right? But we know that the view will be worth it, right? Climbing a mountain, that takes a lot of dedication, and most people quit. And no matter who you are, no matter what your journey is, it hasn't been the easiest, but here you are today. You haven't quit, you haven't given up, you've persevered, and maybe you're not quite there at the top. Maybe there's still a ways to go, but my goodness, you should be so proud of how far you've come. And let me tell you, the view is freaking worth it. All right. So you better keep going. You better believe in yourself. If you know, commit to yourself, to your goals, to whatever it is that you stand for, really lock in. And you are, but this is just that energy that I'm seeing lately, or in near future vibes. You have made a promise with yourself. You've made a promise to the divine. You made a promise to even a person, and you're showing up consistently. You will move mountains. Ooh, I'm getting chills. You are moving mountains. That's some powerful shit. That's so powerful. Yeah. And that's actually so funny. I've been talking about the mountains. I was actually with my mom earlier today. We were talking about like previous road trips, and like when I was a kid, we'd go traveling to the mountains and we'd do all these road trips. We were literally talking about how like driving through the mountains and how scary and how up high you are. The Coquihalla Highway, if anybody knows, but in British Columbia, that's a crazy, spooky, for me at least. I don't know. I don't have really a fear of heights, but I mean, maybe a little bit. I don't know. But when we talk about mountains, like it can be you overcoming something that scares the living crap out of you, you know? It's really beautiful. It's really moving. It's very powerful. And I mean, with the vow, this can talk about marriage. It can talk about a relationship that's being highlighted here. Maybe there's someone that you're at a distance with or separation from. But there's something that is connected to your destiny. There's something that's connected to your blueprint. It is destined. Like it's written in stone, literally written in stone, the mountains. And I feel like there's two opposite energies that are merging or coming together, which we all know how active Earth has been lately. Like there's been some crazy ass crap stuff going on. So I hope everybody's staying safe. I hope everybody, whoever's listening, I hope you guys all stay safe and well and protected. Eros. I don't even know what Roman numeral number this is. I'm not good with Roman numeral. LXXI. I kind of feel like I just want to take a peek at the book because, to be honest, this hasn't come out too much in readings. And I'm like, I feel like there's a message I'm missing. So it is something I just want to make sure I'm covering all angles, all corners, LXLs. Where the L at? You can skip ahead if you don't want to wait, of course. Give me a minute. LXX. Where are you at? Where is it? There we go. LXI. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. Love as desire. Ooh. Sensuality. Through arrows. I think, yeah, you know what? One time when this card did come out, this was like probably last year. It's been a long time since we've seen this card. Even in private readings, this hasn't come out. And obviously, like, I've studied the deck and all. Well, I don't need to explain myself. But what was I gonna say? It doesn't matter. Completely scrap that. Okay. Through arrows can be depicted as unbridled sexuality. A more contemplated understanding of this archetypal energy is the root of the desire itself. Okay, so there's some sort of desire that you have. And no matter whatever this desire is, you are committed, you are locked in. There is nothing that's going to keep you away from this desire. You will literally move mountains to make this happen. Even if you go at it alone, even if you do it all by yourself, which maybe you have on this journey. Maybe you've been doing this all on your own. It doesn't matter. You are so locked in and focused on your intention. What was it? The root of the desire itself. What do we long for? Why are we awakened by love? This card is about love, but clearly it doesn't have to be about romantic love. There's something that really connects to your heart. It could be a place that you have a love for. It could be I don't fucking know, like a talent, a skill, a hobby, something you have a lot of love for and passion for, right? Anyways, what makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Eros reconnects us to the primal longing to merge. Did I not say merge? Talk about mountains, talking about, the earth merging and shifting and changing, right? We were talking about that. Eros reconnects us with the primal longing to merge with another human being, nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything that we perceive to be separate from. Eros allows us to momentarily unite. So it's like energy of coming together. I feel like that's enough. I think that's enough. We don't need to read it all. Okay. This ain't no storybook, me ASMR reading a book. Okay. I don't want to. But yeah, this is the energy of coming together with a person, coming together with your purpose, coming together with, finding your soul. Like there's soul searching going on. Anyways, I like the vibe. We have the gem at the bottom. Oh yeah. You struck a gold mine. Let me tell you that. You struck a gold mine. Let me take a sip of my drink. My throat's a little dry. And I love this cup. My best friend got it for me. And it says, sometimes you forget that you're awesome. So this is your reminder. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but you're freaking awesome. Oh, and happy 1st of August. Okay, I'm doing this reading as the 31st of July, but when this reading is up tomorrow morning, happy. My phone, it just did a glitch. Did you see that? Something's glitching out. I really hope and pray that this reading continues to record, because I've had glitches where it wasn't recording or the sound gets cut out. So anyways, all right, let's see what's going on, what you need to know, what else is coming your way, what you need to be aware of, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Show me clearly. Oh my god, this is the best reading ever. Best reading ever. The Lovers and the Ten of Cups. This is pure bliss. This is true happiness, true love. This is being able to share that with other people, being able to merge that energy with others that are like-minded, that are very similar. Okay, you know what? I don't know if this is recording the glitch, but as I'm looking at my monitor, there's this glitch that keeps popping up. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna actually reset this app that I use. I use OBS if you're interested. It's kind of glitchy. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, we're back. Little reset. Maybe that's what you're in the process of. You're resetting, getting things back into alignment. All right. Anyways, this is a beautiful energy that you're in, Cancer. Beautiful energy that you are currently feeling, that you are embodying, that you're stepping into, your future. Everything is just truly seamless, blurred, absolutely gorgeous. It feels like this is now a time in your life where you finally get to relax and reap the rewards of your efforts, your hard work, your dedication, your consistency. This is that merging energy, merging into the timeline that you have been dreaming of for so long, for so many months, for so many years, for as long as you could even imagine dreaming, right? This is the time in your life where you are just a magnet of blessings, of good fortune, of love and abundance, and just so much success, so much things that are just truly working out for you, and you're witnessing it and you're experiencing it, and you're also seeing others experience it too, right? With the Lovers, this is highlighting your connections in your life, people that are already in your life, people that you have yet to meet. It just feels like home. It feels safe. Obviously, not everybody grew up in the safe home or a safe environment, or, you know, maybe home is a bit of a touchy subject for you, but it's like something that makes you feel safe, secure, heard, understood, like you belong. That's exactly what this energy is all about. And I feel this is representing your soul family. I feel that over the next couple of days, next couple of weeks, you are truly aligning with people that are meant to be part of your life, people that you have been calling in and attracting, manifesting. They've been also manifesting you. All right. Your soulmate, your true love, they're manifesting you. You both are aligning onto the same timeline, the same frequency, where you guys are able to cross paths and finally meet face to face. All right. You ain't gonna be lonely in this mountain all by yourself for very long. And I don't even like the word lonely. Like, you know, maybe you have been lonely, but like, to me, when I look at the mountain, I don't know, I get a sense of groundedness, I get a sense of peace, and even like with the vow and arrows, it's like you love this shit. You love this shit. You love it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have committed yourself to this practice, to this, you know, action, to this plan. Like, you're fully invested in whatever this is. And even the Lovers can talk about commitment. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and it's that mountain energy where you've been doing things solo or by yourself, or you've gained a lot of independence. You've really found yourself in this process. But wow, we're starting this reading off so good. 10 of Cups with the Lovers. Oh, big ass stack. Well, let's see what we got here. 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry if that's loud. I'm sorry if that's loud. We could turn this down just a smidge, just a notch. But honestly, the universe is like, let's turn things up a notch. 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't even want to look at these next 3 cards because this is just like, let's just end the reading here. I'm just kidding. 10 of Pentacles. This is such an abundant energy, which we've been talking about. You're embodying this energy. You're stepping into this energy. You're appreciating so much of the blessings and the things that are truly working out for you. You can't help but notice it, take it in, breathe it in, and just be like, wow, like you're in awe. People are in awe of you. People are drawn to you lately, and so are you. You're drawn to specific people, and you may not know why. You may not have an explanation as to why, but your soul knows. Oh yeah, your soul knows what's going on. Your human side might be like, I don't know why, but I feel called out to like reach out to this person, or like, I don't know. I feel like, why not just like, there's these things you're being guided towards, and you're listening to it, and you're not over analyzing it, you're just trusting, and it just is proving why you should continue on that path and how amazing life has become. This 10 of Pentacles, I'm seeing finances are not an issue. Some of you are moving, or you found a home, or you've recently moved into a new home, a new environment, a brand new community. Some of you have started a new job. I'm seeing merging of families as well. Like if you've just been dating somebody, this could be where you're introducing your partner to your family members, or vice versa. You're meeting your partner's family for the first time. I'm seeing things come up about marriage, talks about the future, talks about having children for those that are in that situation. For those that are already settled down, it's like things just seem very stable. Extremely stable, especially now that the 10 of Pentacles is out here, because 10 of Cups, don't get me wrong, 10 of Cups is really good, especially emotionally fulfilling, but that 10 of Pentacles really just anchors it in. It just cements it. It just solidifies, you know? It just, this is so good. Okay, let's see what the other ones are. We have the Hermit. Oh my God, which we've been saying. You've been on, look, and he's at the top of the mountain. Top of the fucking mountain. So you've truly made it to the top of this mountain. There's other mountains you're going to be climbing through this lifetime, and it's only going to get better and better and better and better. Your only way up, right? From here on out, only way is up. You ain't going down. But wow, I mean, Virgo energy, some of you dealing with the Virgo. We got heavy Mercury energy, by the way. Gemini and Virgo, Mercury retrograde. But this is a deep time of contemplation. It's a very contemplative energy. And honestly, with the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Hermit, you might be drawn to like, some of you are having a staycation where it's like maybe you're not going out on a vacation, but you're bringing the vacation home. Does that make sense? I think you get what I'm saying. Because the Hermit, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, it's like you got everything you want, everything you need is right here in your place. You can do things on your own time. You can sleep as long as you like. You can stay up as late as long as you like. It just is such a safe, secure, grounded environment, and you feel really good about it. You feel very at peace about it. It's so good. There's something coming up about the next full moon, which will be in Aquarius on the 8/9th of August. So keep that in mind. Maybe there's something being brought up or something that's brewing over the next week and a couple days. So let's see here. Hermit, we have the 10 of Wands. Oh, what the fuck? We're getting all the 10s. We're getting all the 10s, y'all. 10 of Cups, Pentacles, and Wands. So you do have a lot on your plate. This is a time of like making some space and letting go of the baggage. Okay, Hermit with the 10 of Wands. There's some things that are slowing you down. There's some things that have been like a rock in your shoe, a little pebble in your shoe, and you're like, my fucking God, like, I love these shoes, but this rock, it's gotta go. And then say you go to take and this has happened to me times before, where you take off the shoe, you think it's gone, you put it back on, and you start walking, and it's still fucking there. It's like, or like a pine needle or something. It's like jabbing your foot. It's kind of like that's this energy that I'm seeing with the 10 of Wands and the Hermit, where there's just this one little prickle or one little thorn that needs to be extracted. Okay. You have high expectations for yourself, no doubt about it. You know what you're capable of. You know what you just have such big dreams, and you demand a lot from yourself and expect a lot from yourself. And it's time for you to really surrender, and like know you're gonna accomplish all those things. It doesn't matter when, it doesn't matter how, like you're gonna make shit happen. You're gonna make those fucking mountains move. You're moving mountains, Cancer. There's no doubt about it. You're just so dedicated though. But if you're tired, listen to yourself, listen to your body, make sure you take time out to rest. Guilt free, all right? No guilt in yourself about it. You deserve that rest. You've worked your ass off, okay? Two of Pentacles. You could be caught in a crossroad. This is the next card, by the way. You could be caught in some sort of crossroad and you're not entirely sure which way you want to go about it. And because of the uncertainty, you feel the weight. You feel the weight of this decision. This decision, we're going to look into it, but this decision costs you a lot. Things already right now seem to be quite good, or things are stabilizing, or things are, I mean, honestly, it's looking really great. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the Lovers, things look really amazing and fantastic. But you feel like, to be honest, there's some part of you that feels like you're on this journey alone. There could be other people involved. There could be a whole group of people. There could be a whole freaking community. It could be you and your loved one, or children, or your entire family, your friends. But yet, tell me why the Hermit's here. You feel alone, even though you're in this community energy. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, community, your people. But yet you feel alone or isolated or separated, right? And we talking about with arrows, it was talking about merging and coming together, but yet the mountain is very much an isolated, quiet energy. So this is so interesting. It's literally a merging happening here. Or it's like crossroad of if you're going to merge into what we're going to find out. But you're on this, should I not? And you're on the fence about it. And it's a very big weighted decision. This is not something that is just like, okay, easy, done, cool. This carries a lot of weight. And you know that. I'm also feeling like from now to Virgo season, because Virgo season will be eclipse season. We'll have our first eclipse in Pisces. I don't know the date, but that'll be beginning of September. So stay tuned for that. We'll talk about it more when we reach eclipse season. But I feel like, August might, and this is also a timeless reading, by the way. This is timeless whenever you come across this reading. But for those listening in real time, recent energy, right? I'm doing this reading end of July, 2025. Whenever the next full moon or eclipse, okay? Maybe apply it to your situation if you're listening from the future. But I feel like for the next month, you're going to see how things play out. You're probably going to weigh out some options. You're going to do some research. You're going to really go in and think about how you, not even just think about it, but you're going to feel your way through what the best option is and how that resonates in your soul, in your heart, and also in your mind, and the logistics of all of it, money, finances, everything else that you got to take into accountability, take into account, what the fuck I mean. But I feel like by eclipse season, you'll have your clear answer. If not sooner, hopefully sooner, but honestly, don't rush the process. This is not the time to rush. You don't just climb a mountain in an hour. It would be a little hill, a little bunny hill. It does not take an hour to climb Mount Everest, right? And the most extreme hikers be climbing that shit. Comment down below if you ever hiked Mount Everest, because I don't think I would be able to do that. I don't really have the urge to do that anyways, so it's not really my thing. But maybe that's what you into. We have death at the bottom. You know that this choice, you're at this crossroad, you know that this is going to be life-changing. You know it. It will be life-changing. Life won't be the same after that. Death, 2 of Wands, 8 of Swords. And so part of you is afraid of the change, or because this is going to be so transformative, it's very overwhelming. That's okay. You know what? And the thing is, if you're not ready, that's okay. If you're not ready right now or tomorrow, give yourself time. Give yourself time. But you could be feeling a bit stuck on which way to go. So hopefully in this reading, we can get some clarity on what the best, what you should do. Get some advice, get some guidance, I feel like that's where we should start clarifying. Where are we at with time? We had 10 minutes in the first video. We're at 13 here, so 23. Give or take. Let's use this deck. All right. I want to know a bit more about this 10 of Cups, Lovers, 10 of Pentacles situation. We start out so high. And not to say that we aren't still on that high vibe. But I feel like something big is about to happen. And it will be life-changing. Completely. You feel the weight of that. You carry the weight of that each and every single day. Maybe even in your dreams. All right, so Spirit, tell me more about... Spirit's like, shh, shut up. Say no more. Okay. All right. I surrender. This fell out. This stack did fall out on the Hermit, 10 of Wands, and the 2 of Pentacles. So this is telling me this is what you're thinking about. All right. We're initially trying to clarify 10 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 10 of Pentacles. But I mean, to be honest, the way the Hermit, you can't really see it here, but the Hermit, I'm going to flip it upside down. You're not going to see it the best, but the Hermit, he's facing the 10 of Cups, Lovers, 10 of Pentacles. He's literally looking over. So this is what you're thinking about heavily. This is what you're on the fence about. This is what you're a bit worried or having some doubts or not fully seeing the picture. So first card out, we have the 5 of Wands. Well, first of all, when we're just talking about you, you're at odds with yourself. There's one part of you that's being pulled in one direction. The other part of you is being pulled the opposite. Outside of you, there's a lot of chaos. There could be a lot of conflict. There may be a lot of competition. All right. It's not the easiest of energies, and you know that. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. This is also, when we look at these 2 lions, they're competing of who's stronger. What's the best option? Who's the alpha? Who's the top boss? Who's the king of the jungle? All right, so there seems to be such a confliction here of what's going to be the best route, the best option, the best possible path for you, for your future, for your loved ones. 5 of Wands, underneath that 6 of Cups. All right, so as we're looking back at the past, history shows us a pattern, and we would be blind if we ignored that pattern. We see a pattern, it becomes very predictable. We start to assume what happens next, especially if this happened not 1, not 2, not 3, but like maybe 3. 3, that's a pretty clear pattern. More than that, proof is in the pudding, babe. Proof is in the freaking pudding. But then there's some part of you, 5 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. You're like, but there's part of you that's like, yeah, history is going to repeat itself. It's the same old shit. There's the other part of you that's like, no, I'm convinced that I can change the history. I can do it differently, right? I can change timelines, which is true. Okay, so let's see what's underneath the 6 of Cups. Maybe on one last thing, I definitely, like we said, we've seen a pattern. There's definitely a pattern here. You within yourself, you with other people. There's similar behaviors. Deja vu. There's some past energies that are being brought up. It's under review for a reason. Mercury retrograde, we have Pluto retrograding, we have a bunch of other planets retrograding, going backwards. Things right now are under review. Let's see, 6 of Cups, we have the Tower reverse. What you haven't learned, what you've still been clinging on to, what you are refusing to give up. Scorpio energy, by the way. This is some deep-rooted stuff. And it's something that does not just change overnight. I feel resistance from this Tower in the reverse. I definitely feel here... Even when we look at the Tower in reverse, it makes me think of like the hierarchy, but you know, like when we look at the hierarchy, whether we're talking about the current existing hierarchy, like the super rich and they're at the top, and then there's the regular people and everybody in that triangle, or if we go back to the olden days with like the kings and the queens, but like they're at the tip and that is just barely holding on by a thread, and it could easily just like topple over. It's I don't know, it's making me think of something like that too. Ooh, I'm getting hot in here, by the way. It's so hot. You know what? I have my shoes on. I'm gonna kick them off right now. Kick off my shoes. I don't know why the fuck I had them on in the first place. Anyways, let me see what's underneath the Tower reverse. We have the Ace of Cups. You are at odds with your heart versus your mind. Your heart wants to believe that things will be different. Your love, your care, your emotions are so freaking strong. But something is just not giving. Something's just not changing, and something's not stable. Something just ain't stable. And so even if my initial intention was to clarify 10 of Cups, Lovers, 10 of Pentacles, and this is what's come out. If we apply it to these 3 cards, there is a situation that has not changed, and it's been going on for a real long time. And there is a battle going on between you, your mind, your heart, and then there's a battle going on between you and the people that you love so closely, so dearly. And yet, Tower reversed, something just will not change. And there's resistance to that. But then that love that you carry so much, so deep, is what overpowers. Is that mountain that you move, or you are convinced that you can move. I mean, we all know we can't really move a fucking mountain. We're gonna need some explosives. Things are gonna get messy. Animals, homes destroyed. You know, there's going to be a cost if you're trying to move this mountain. Which is funny because the tower in this card's on a fucking mountain. It's literally a mountain. That's so funny because not most of the tower cards are the tower. It's a physical building. This is on a fucking mountain. But in order to move a mountain, literally speaking, you need some dynamite. You need to explode that shit. And right now, it's not budging. It just ain't budging at all. Okay, so that's interesting how this stack fell out on the whole, like, on the fence of should you not. Shit, we're at like 30 minutes. Let's get some advice on this 2 of Pentacles. Let's get some advice. I'm going to use a different deck. Feel guided to this one. All right, 2 of Pentacles. Show me clearly. I split the deck, 2 of Swords, and the Magician. What you gonna choose? Balls in your court. What you want to create. You got all of the tools at your fingertips, available for you. But what are you gonna choose? And you're like, bitch, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. It's okay. You don't have to know right now. But 2 of Pentacles, what advice you have for Cancer as they are about to make some massive decision, life-changing decision in the near future? Let's see this 2 of Pentacles. What advice you got for Cancer in regards to this big change in their life that they have yet to make? Because we have Knight of Cups. Follow your heart is the first thing that comes to mind. Follow your heart, listen to your heart, and proceed with love. All right, we need more of that in this world. There's so much chaos, there's so much heaviness, there's so much hate in this world. Don't lower yourself to that. Follow your heart and lead with love, lead with care, lead with compassion. Although, you know, you could argue with me in the comments below why you shouldn't. But Spirit says right now, 2 of Pentacles, and if this is a question someone's asking me, like, what should I do? Knight of Cups, clarifying the 2 of Pentacles, follow your heart. Literally, you need to follow your heart. You know, something that you've been working on here, 8 of Pentacles, I'm seeing, 2 of Cups. So perhaps you're choosing, this is what was sticking out at the top of the deck, but you could be choosing to work on a relationship, on a partnership you're not quite ready to give up. 2 of Pentacles, please, for Cancer advice. Page of Pentacles, Magician, 8 of Cups, and the Empress. Things can change. Big time. There is something you have to walk away from, or there is something that has to be left behind. The Moon, Page of Cups, and the Devil. Communication issues is a big factor here. I'm seeing things definitely get very heated, very emotional, very immature, childish, mind games, silent treatment, all that jack shit. It's not healthy. It ain't good. So Page of Pentacles, here's the opportunity being presented. Whether you are the one presenting this or you are being received with this offer. This is an opportunity that leads to personal growth, development, and even maybe money. Some of y'all getting some money. All right? Money doing what you love. Whatever this is, though, it's something that you have been calling in. It's something that you've been manifesting, something that you've had belief in. Although we saw there was that back and forth, head versus heart, but because it looks like you're choosing to follow your heart here, you're able to get things moving and get things going and leave some matters behind and leave it in the past. Amen. So you're free. You're free from that. And what you're headed towards is the Empress. Literally, the way that we look at the Eight of Cups, he's moving right into the Empress card. So you're leaving behind what didn't work, what wasn't successful, what failed, what led to failure, what led to drama, conflict, whatever all that crap is. You're getting down to the root. You're pulling that shit out and making space for new growth, for fertility, some sort of like pregnant energy, to be honest, which be mindful of pregnancies if you are fertile. Very fertile energy. Could be literal, could be just symbolic. But this is asking you to take the next step. You're ready for it. You are true. You're ripe. You're ripe and ready. Okay, like fruit, you know, when it's not ripe, it's like hard, it's sour, it doesn't taste right. Maybe it's, you know, it's hard to eat. It's not ready. But this is the energy indicating like you're ready for this. It's time to go, or it's time to make the move, or it's time to initiate, it's time to take this next step. It's time to take the next step. Spirit is guiding you towards initiating this new beginning. Planning, I'm just like seeing a lot of planning, making things, kind of getting like a bit of a blueprint energy. I do see you taking the next step in the near future though, probably over the next couple of months. Maybe it's very soon for some of you. Comment down below if that's you, if you're actually in the process of making this happen right now. I do feel like majority of you though, you're still in this, not limbo, but like you're still in this contemplative planning, considering options that are available before you actually go forwards and make this move, which is wise. Like take your freaking time. But yeah, I think you're very close, you guys, very freaking close to this breakthrough. And we have the Moon at the bottom, Page of Cups, and the Devil. I also see you confronting some things in your life that are not healthy, and you're bringing in healing. Temperance underneath the Devil. I feel like this is, because Temperance is the first card, and then it's the Devil after. It's reversed, where it's like you're actually reversing something, or there's something that could be repaired, there's something that could be healed, there's actually something that could be fixed or mended. Take that as you wish. Take that as you will. All right? That's, I think, where we're going to leave the reading. But I hope you find this helpful. I hope you find this reading insightful, you guys. I really love and appreciate you. I enjoyed reading for you today. I'm so blessed to be able to connect with your energy. Let me know how it resonates. Leave a like, comment. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button for more. Very close to 70,000, which is insane. And I'm just so much appreciation, so much gratitude for each and every one of you. So I will see y'all later. Private is available down below. I can't remember if I mentioned that. All right. I hope you have a wonderful day, Cancer. Bye.